Hello there, and hello to you too. Vlogging with Gipster, back for new. After streaming the Pokemon Presents, the new Gen 9 is certainly pleasant. The new titles are Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, so welcome back, and here's your ticket to watch me draw Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley. Watch me go and do them easily. Tried to make that rhyme as much as I could because of course of the Nugar intro. The Pokemon the Pokemon the alternate take intro. Anyway, as I said in the stream, well, first of all, as you guys have probably been seeing, the Generation 9 starters were revealed earlier, which was about 2.5 hours ago during the Pokemon Presents, and those are the Grass Starter Sprigatito, the Fire Starter Fuecoco, and the Water Starter Quaxley for a Spanish region. We don't know the name of the region, however, in the trailer, when it was not in the game footage, when it was, in the real life with the night guard, there was actually a map of Spain on the wall. The names sound Spanish, like Fuecoco, Sprigatito, those just sound Spanish. Well, Quaxley is just sounds normal. Well, not that being Spanish isn't normal, but you know what I mean. So you guys would probably be thinking that we would redesign them, of course, for Pokemon the alternate take. However, as I said, I'd rather honestly wait until the final evolutions were revealed, or wait at least a little bit longer, because I wanted to see the concept that they have, because every starter has a unifying theme. And I would rather wait for that until actually redesigning them. However, until then, what we can do is what we did before we'd started doing Pokemon the alternate take, and that was doing normal drawing tutorials, if you guys remember, with the Looming Legacy and all that. So, in today's episode, we will be drawing Sprigatito. So, I have it on the official website, which is scarletviolet.pokemon.com/en-gb/ and that is the website that I use. So let's of course start off with the side part here, which I think is supposed to be a lynx. It's obvious that this part here is from a lynx, because it's on the website. It says it's the grass cat Pokemon. That's its category. By the way, the first stages are all just pure fire, pure grass, pure water. The first stages don't have any secondary types. They're all a monotype. So anyway, after the stream, me and Lava were doing speculation. Of course, you guys should watch the stream to see my reaction to the starters. There was a lot of stuttering there, though, because pure excitement and joy. And I'm going to be honest, I actually thought that they weren't going to introduce Gen 9 because of Legends Arceus being out so early. However, I am not complaining, of course. I am not complaining. You hear me right now? I am not complaining. So now we will do a little, now that we have done these curved spikes here for the fur. And you may be thinking that because of Litten's design that those are probably whiskers, but no, because this is obviously a lynx, which, if you guys don't know, that's what Luxray is based on. But this is obviously a lynx. Now, we're going to do the same thing. However, we're going to leave a little broken piece there. And then, of course, we're going to do the big ears. Which is, of course, like big Meowth ears, just like how Meowth is. Oh yeah, by the way, in the trailer we saw Meowth, so that's confirmation. This new region doesn't have a regional Meowth, which is something sad, because that's what they've all been doing. Alola, Galar, I would have liked to have seen another regional Meowth, however, the Cantonian Meowth is there. Or as Pokemon Talk calls it, Cantish. Or, well, actually in Pokemon Talk, they sort of just did a lot of things. Like, they called them, it was an episode with Alolan Raichu, and then he said, oh, it's obviously Canton Raichu, because of course, Mexico, Mexican, Canto, Canton. And then Squirrel ended up saying that it was Cantilese. I can't remember what country he used for an example there, and then like the Alolan Raichu just said, just Cantish. There, end of discussion, it's Cantish. However, we all know it's Cantonian. By the way, the starters are the only new ones there, and I count regional variants as completely new Pokemon. And with that being in mind, if I say these were the only new ones that we saw, then there was no regional variants there at all. However, there was the obvious fact that we know Stonjourner is going to be there, which is of course one of the newer Pokemon. I say that, well, that's one way to get a paper cut. Can you just let the blood out already? There we go. I think all the blood's gone. I think. So before we do the facial features, we are going to do the legs and then the tail. And then of course, there's the back legs there. Okay, that's apparently not out. No. And then of course here's the tail. Now I have to say, I'd say like most of them, like all the starters of this new Spanish, well, speculated Spanish region, is, you know, sort of doesn't really look much like Pokemon. They look more like Fakemon. I have to say the one that looks most like a Fakemon is Fuecoco, in my opinion. And it also, in my opinion, the one that looks most like a Pokemon is Quaxly. Now, however, I haven't seen the final evolutions yet, and I have to say that it is between Fuecoco and Quaxly for me. However, you know, I want to wait until the final evolutions are there, and I would honestly like them to do a repeat of what they did in Legends Arceus, where you can get all the starters. Because, like, in all the games, it's like complete the Pokedex, but how are you supposed to do that if you can't get the other starters without trade? I mean, it should just be a part of the natural game that you get all 3 starters, and then in Legends Arceus they fixed that. Once you beat the game, you talk to Professor Leventon in his office, and he gives you the other 2 starters. So there's that, and then of course, thanks to the Blaine's event, I have gotten Shiny Alpha Samurott and Shiny Alpha Typhlosion, and then I was trying to get Shiny Alpha Decidueye, and then they shut down the event because of the new Daybreak update of Legends Arceus. And then, of course, here we are with eyes. So the eyes are huge. The eyes blurred. And then there's that bit there. And then there's the black of the eyes there. And the big eyes here. And then we're going to do the circle shape again, and then we're going to take another chunk out of the eye right there, and then shade the rest of it in. So for just now, if you guys want to continue using pencil, like under writing pencil or a black pen, you guys can do that. However, the next few parts are like, you know, the parts that aren't outlined, and they use like a colored line to draw them. So taking a red, you will finish off the chunk that's in the eye, and then for that, and then for the last part, you'll take a green, and then what you'll do is you'll draw a line from there to there under the eyes, from the mouth to under the eyes, and then from this eye here, this part of the eye here, spike up, and then down there, spike up, and then down there, and then you will do a line there. It's going to put a dot there, dot there, and dot there, and do a big V here. This isn't the green that I'm going to use to colour in that part, because obviously if you were to look at the official art, this green does not match it at all. So now, you'll do a mark there. And then just markings on these parts here, and then finally, to finish off this drawing, you'll do a mark there and a mark there on the feet. And there we go, guys. That is how you draw the new grass starter of this new Spanish region of Generation 9, this being Sprigatito. Now, I have been your host, Vlogging with Gibster. There will be, of course, 2 more episodes to the series just now. However, as more trailers and leaks release, we will hopefully do more drawing tutorials of how to draw the Spanish Pokemon, or at least speculated Spanish. However, as I said, there has been a Spanish map leaked in the trailer. If you spot it, if you see it, you see it. It is the Spanish flag. And I will see you guys next time to draw away Coco.